Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Huddle.
Wait, what do I say here again? It's been so long.
So long, but
But we talk
still
about
are
football.
talking about football. It has been a wild, I'd say, past 3 or 4 weeks where we haven't had an episode. We've had school work and
Fine arts. Was there fine arts
surgery
and
on my knee. Yeah, it's been
Wow.
crazy, but we are back just in time for the NFL draft. So, obviously, this episode is going to be all about Elijah, the NFL draft.
Okay.
Today's playbook, we got, of course, the NFL news. We're going to go into a hot topic right now in the NFL.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill said he could beat or put up a certain amount of yards on prime Deion Sanders. So we're going to do a little prime time or Cheetah session. Then we're going to go into our draft and then wrap it up with a steel curtain session. Elijah, let's get into our NFL news.
All right. Well, to start out, I'd say we go with the Broncos. We had a pretty interesting day today, at least.
Let's just say, usually,
What?
whenever you trade for a quarterback, drop new uniforms, and sign a veteran defensive back, it seems like a pretty good day for your franchise, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. But not the case here.
Broncos are the only team that can screw this up. Oh my gosh, go ahead.
Yeah, so they at 11 today they dropped their uniforms and they were absolutely terrible. Except their throwbacks were pretty good, but
I feel like the unis grew on me as the day went along. The more posts I saw about them, but they're still not. They look like the Commanders and like Cardinals had a kid.
Did you see like the back of the helmets where it just has that random like triangle?
That's disgusting. That is the worst thing I've seen on a helmet. But speaking of helmets, I like the 5,280.
Yeah.
On the front of the helmets, like the mile high or whatever. The only time not using the metric system looks decent in America.
Sure. And then they to follow that up, they signed or they traded for their new starting quarterback as of right now, Zach Wilson.
Unreal. That franchise is so poverty.
They have obsessions with guys with the last name Wilson, I guess. And then they also are, I don't know if they're going to or they did, but they're going to sign Levi Wallace, cornerback, because they'll probably get rid of Pat Surtain. So, and then there are some Herbert to the Vikings rumors.
For TTESPN.
The most credible source in the NFL, so most likely
I'm telling you right now, if AB gets this trade right, he's on a generational run now.
Didn't he drop something about these the uniforms for the Broncos too that were kind of right or something? I don't know. Dude, he's gotten so many things.
I try to keep up with him, but sometimes it's too much, dude. Out of this world. But also, what was I gonna say? Oh, one last thing about Denver. I know all the Broncos fans right now are praying Zach Wilson takes number 3 so they don't have to buy a new jersey, especially not one of those new jerseys.
Yeah. Matt Ryan, we all know him for a Super Bowl that he didn't win.
Yep.
He did retire today as a Falcon, and he will go down as one of the greats if you kind of knew him in his time, but probably in 10 years, a lot of people will forget about him.
That's true. The main thing was, did you see that video he put out? It was like Dear Atlanta or something.
I didn't see it, no. But
well, Falcons posted. I think he posted it. I was just surprised he didn't choke during his speech. Funny.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Whatever. Anyways, also new uniforms. Lions dropped some new unis.
Woo!
They look like the Detroit Panthers now.
Yeah, that is true.
I don't mind them. I don't hate them.
Yeah, they're pretty good for the Lions for the Lions. So
yeah,
I'll give them that. And then Andy Reid just is getting extended his contract with the Chiefs, even though he may not last that contract. But
I know.
And then I think that's it for our NFL news. So let's go on to this. Was actually at first I was kind of like confused, but this might actually be a fun series that we can do eventually too. But
I know, just Huddle hot topic or something.
Yeah. All right.
But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. If you're an old head listening to this show, you might side with Primetime. If you are a young kid who loves Fortnite, you might side with Cheetah. or Tyreek Hill. But Tyreek Hill in an interview, I saw it in, I think, Overtime's post, but they said, Tyreek Hill was, in an interview or a talk or something. He said he could put up 175 yards on prime Deion Sanders. Do you agree with this, Elijah?
I do not. At first I did, but then now that I'm thinking about it, nah, I don't think so. Sure, he's fast, but I think Deion was one of the, if not the best corner in the league, especially in his prime. You're not getting behind, or you're not getting by
his name is Prime Time.
prime time.
And it's not even that, like, everybody's like, yeah, Tyreek's got incredible speed. That's cool.
Yeah.
Deion Sanders is one of the most athletic people.
Yeah.
I think I've seen play. I mean, obviously, I never watched a snap of football, but like the highlight reels, I mean, that every 10-year-old has watched of him. Like, I did the same. I mean, he was one of the more athletic people that I've actually seen.
Yeah. And Tyree got locked down by L'Jarius Sneed, who I guarantee will not be around in the NFL in the next 5 years. So I think
I like my boy Sneed.
I mean,
he's start people with my Bengals. You gotta back off, dude.
Yeah, but anyway, I do think primetime is definitely gonna easily take that one. Sorry, Tyreek. Respect your game, but come on now.
Am I saying Tyreek Hill is gonna not have a good game against Deion? Maybe. I'm not. I don't know about 100 yards. Maybe a touchdown. Maybe 70 yards. I don't know. But no. But I think Deion probably would have an interception, couple pass deflections. I mean, I think he will lock him up. And I think for as much as we'd all love to see this, the point you brought up, Snead locked Tyreek down, and if Snead can do it, which I'm not talking against him, but if Snead can do it, prime time, could definitely do that.
Best of all time.
That is your first Huddle Hot Topic, if that's what we're calling it. I don't know.
Why not?
But let's move on to literally what this episode is about, why we came out from 4 weeks doing absolutely nothing, and we're back. It's time for the NFL draft. Elijah, in this section of our episode, we're going to do a live mock draft simulator with us. We're just going to do the first round, not to bore you all to death, but I'm going to be choosing for the Seattle Seahawks. Elijah, of course, will be choosing for the
Green Bay Packers. That is my team. Woo.
Yep. And then we're going to try, if it lets us, choose for the Steelers. After that, we're going to talk about teams who can trade up in this draft and who absolutely needs to nail their first round picks. We're going to go into players. Is Caleb Williams locked as the number one pick, and is Penix a day one quarterback, with Zach Wilson getting traded in a potential Justin Herbert trade? And
we'll probably make some other comments about other things too. So don't worry.
We love yapping on this. So,
all right. So give us a minute to set this up.
All right. So, as we said, I'm drafting Seahawks. Elijah's drafting Packers. And then he's also drafting Steelers, but we're going to talk about the picks once we get there. Our first trial with this sucked because...
hey, don't start blaming me now.
Elijah took Bauer Johnson.
That is a good pick for the Packers.
On him and Frazier.
This isn't about the Steelers. This is about the Packers.
Anyways, we're starting the draft. We're going to be talking through what this simulator is saying. And maybe we'll talk about our picks. But draft begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. First overall pick.
Who could it be?
Is my guess. And it is Caleb Williams.
Drake May.
JJ
McCarthy.
3 is crazy.
Dude.
All right.
Wow.
I'm going to reject it. Jeez. I'm getting offered a crap ton. No.
Don't do it.
Okay.
Don't you do it.
Seattle Seahawks. I'm gonna go.
I mean, you're last. Oh, he's not even on there anymore.
There's some solid guys.
I mean, if you
they
want
definitely need offensive people, but I'm gonna go.
No way. No way you mess this up.
I want to take Byron Murphy, but I don't.
Oh. Nah. Come on now.
I'm gonna take, for the sake of the steal, I'm taking C.J. Latham, offensive tackle out of
Nice.
Alabama.
All
And I
right.
don't like that pick. I would take Fortuna, or whatever his name is, if we get him. Brian Thomas got taken. That's who we took in the last one.
That's all right. 'Cause
Elijah,
we can
I
take
think-
Amarius right here.
I think we go Mims here.
But
in
there's
all
also
honesty.
Cooper, the whatever the frick.
Yeah, but
his
we
name is.
could get somebody else later.
All right, fair enough. So
Are
Amarius.
are we passing up on JPJ? Are we going
Yo,
Mims?
he lasted the whole second round the last time we did this. So
That's true.
I feel like we
Yeah.
could still snag him or Frazier. So
That's true. Yeah,
or we could
Frazier's
trade up too. So I'm gonna go
Yeah.
with Amarius Mims here, and
Roger Jones' brother.
yeah. All right.
Yeah. I like the pick.
How is Jared Verse still around?
Penix go. JPJ.
Oh, all right. So the Green Bay Packers, wow. I see Nate Wiggins and I see Kool-Aid McKinstry and I see Cooper DeJean, so I'm definitely taking Cooper DeJean. And there we go.
Nate Wiggins.
Oh, McConkey.
Big names gone.
Oh, Packers are back up.
Packers back up.
Oh, Zach Frazier. Dare I?
Don't you dare. Don't even think about it, dude.
All right, so I'm seeing we definitely need tackles. And I'm going to be completely honest. I don't know who the heck Kingsley Samatataya is or Jordan Morgan.
He's okay.
He's from BYU, so I'm going to say
Yeah, I
no
think
to that.
He's got a bad penalty record.
Okay, so
if
I'm thinking
correct.
Jordan
Fine.
Morgan, best man up. Nope. Max Melton, brother of Bo Melton. I see him right
Oh.
there. And I think that's going to be the best option for us.
Dude.
Why is he so high? I thought he was going to be like a third round.
Wait, we're sorry. We should have taken Dino Tomlin in the third
Yeah.
round.
Yeah, no, we're taking Max Melton. 2 defensive players in the first 2 rounds.
So Jalen Polk went. That would have been a late pick for us.
Wait,
All right,
do we have Frazier? Oh, we got
yeah,
Frazier.
he's
baby.
the top. Yeah. Oh, hold
on.
up. But there's also Xavier Leggett. And there's Cameron Kitchens, dude.
I'll take
Who'd you
Zach
take? I
Frazier.
haven't seen.
Zach Frazier, come on now.
Okay, we're fine.
That's crazy.
I agree with that. How are you back up?
Dude, the Packers are them.
We're
Anyway,
doing 3 rounds, by the way.
okay, yeah. I would have taken Cam Kitchens, but I already took a safety, so. We do need some inside. Ooh, we need a running back. If there's a running back or a linebacker too. Best up is Cedric Gray. Wait, where's my little friend? What's his name? What is the guy Trotter? Did he get taken already? No, he's still there.
Okay.
I'm tempted to take him, but he's like really far down. Also, there's Blake Corum that I'm tempted to grab too. But
You don't need a running back.
you're right. But we also.
You got 20 seconds.
All right, I'm taking Jeremiah Trotter.
Should have got Kitchens, man.
No, but I just got Cooper DeJean who could play safety. So.
True, it's true. Chris Jenkins, how did he last that long?
Ooh.
All right. Seahawks back up. In desperate need of a linebacker. Could use a DT.
I could use just about anything on defense.
Yeah, that's true. Still could use an offensive tackle. My gut is telling me go Junior Colson here, that linebacker out of Michigan.
Yeah, that's a good.
And there's also Mason Smith, defensive tackle out of LSU.
Hear me out. Blake Corum, running back. Michigan.
Man, that linebacker room is okay though now with Jerome Baker. Like they're
Yeah, you're right. But he is kind of old, and you know.
I'm gonna get Junior Colson here.
Wait, hold on. There is a safety. You do kind of need some safety help.
No, but I think we could hold off.
All right, fair enough.
Junior Colson.
Nice. All right, Pittsburgh. Is this
Now-
round 3?
Yeah,
Hear me out. No, we need a wide receiver probably.
we need a wideout desperately. There's Johnny Wilson out of
Ricky
Florida State.
Purcell.
He's okay.
Um,
Spencer Rattler. Okay, don't get me wrong.
Johnny Wilson.
TCU's Josh Newton is okay. He's
Josh
okay.
Newton.
I would not be mad if we took him.
Okay.
But he's a DB.
I'm looking
And
at like. We usually do really well at drafting receivers later. Like Luke McCaffrey, we could probably get him in or Brendan Rice will probably be fourth round talent. So if you do want to go, who did you say?
what if we went?
We still needed safety help. So
We could get Bullard out of
yeah,
Georgia. He's a decent talent.
yeah, we've got 15 seconds. So
I think we get safety here. Well,
safety. All right, make it quick. I'll let you take this one.
no,
I'm
go
going
wide
Bullard.
out. I don't know.
I'm going Bullard. It's first one.
You
All
want
right.
Bullard? All right.
Yeah,
Nice.
I had 5 seconds. My bad. Oh, look, the Packers are back up. We need linebacker. Didn't I just take a linebacker? Cornerback already took that. We need offensive line desperately. I think I already took an offensive line too. What the heck? Safety. I already took a safety. I've been doing pretty good with this draft. Not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna go with an interior defensive line, and I think Mason Smith is calling out to me.
Dude, there are so many
But there's
good
also like Devondre.
defensive
Yeah,
tackles in this draft. It's unreal.
there's like Sweat, and I think I'm just gonna do best man, and that's gonna be Mason Smith. So
He's
I
good.
don't know.
All right,
Hey, Packers are back up!
get out of
Holy
here.
crap! um, Cedric Van Pran. I kind of like that. Wait, why the heck is his name even longer than that? Okay, I think I'm gonna take him. Yeah, he's a center, so I like that. Steelers are back up.
Back up, and this is the they just took Josh Newton. All right, so we could go wide out here.
Yeah.
I don't think Johnny Wilson's necessarily our speed of wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if he would mix well with our team.
There's Brendan Rice.
There's Brennan Rice. There's Malik Washington out of Virginia. He's okay.
Yeah. Luke McCaffrey. That's kind of going down. Bub Means from Pittsburgh. Nah, that's way too much of a reach.
Avon Baker, UCF.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we go defense. Do we need like DTs?
Nah, I think we're fine for right now. I say we go wide out here.
Why
Good,
not?
let's
Okay.
take Rice, huh?
Rice?
Yeah.
Not Johnny Wilson. Just keep it out.
I say take Rice.
All right. I agree with you. Brendan Rice, baby.
And that is it.
All right.
Mock draft is over. I did not like what I did at all.
Let's just talk about it a little bit.
Yeah. So we're gonna go to the full result, Elijah, if you want to go there.
Yep.
So obviously that first overall pick, Caleb Williams went.
Bruh.
Drake May went 2. JJ went 3. Marvin Harrison went 4. Roma Dunze went 5, which I was surprised not to see Malik Neighbors go there. Jaden Daniels falls all the way down to the Giants, which I do not want my poor boy to go there. Joel obviously taken. Neighbors finally goes at 8. Dallas Turner at 9. I feel like that's the only pick that makes sense right now. Dallas Turner going at 9.
Dallas Turner at 9.
Unless Marvin Harrison lasts that long. But
yeah. Wait, where did Marvin Harrison go? Oh, okay.
He went
Cardinals.
4.
Yeah. See, yeah, JJ McCarthy is kind of crazy to me. Over Jaden Daniels, even Drake May over Jaden Daniels to me.
And I'm going to say this right now. You can hold me against. I think I texted Elijah this. JJ McCarthy will ruin whatever franchise he goes to.
Yeah, unless
Maybe not
because of
ruin
the
it, but
Chargers.
he's not going to be good. JJ McCarthy will not be a good quarterback in the NFL. That's my stance.
Yeah.
He had a good coach. He had a great defense. He had a good O-line. And he had a pretty good running back.
Would you take Roma Dunze over Malik Neighbors? Because I think I would take Neighbors over him.
Talking about completeness.
Just as a charge, if
I'm a Charger, I think I'm taking Neighbors.
I agree.
I think I'm gonna go Neighbors there.
But the Giants definitely snagged Jaden Daniels there.
Yeah, I would say that's been the steal so far.
Yeah. Latu. That's kind of a reach to me. I mean, he's still good, but I feel like, I mean, Jared Verse was there, and I almost would go with him. Or was he there? Yeah, Jared Verse. Did he even go first round?
I don't.
He went 31 to the Rams. Holy crap.
Okay, he fell.
Yeah.
Ian Coleman, that's not good. If he goes, Ravens at 30.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Wiggins, okay, that makes sense. They need some help. Penix,
Yeah, to the Vikings.
yeah, Vikings hold off on a trade, get Penix late. I respect that. We go Mims at 20. I think, dude, yeah, let's talk Steeler football here.
All right.
Is this the move, Elijah? Like, would you risk taking maybe a lesser talented center in Zach Frazier in the second round? And
Whoa, lesser talented center. Come on now.
I don't care that he won the WVU. He probably can't even write his name. That's why he got to
Here's the thing:
I'm joking,
Zach
I'm joking.
Frazier is going up so high. JPJ is falling more than.
Because a lot of teams want skill positions and tackles.
Yeah, but Zach
That's
Frazier is rising in the draft right now, probably over JPJ. I think.
I don't know if he's going over him.
I might say that. I even think, I don't know, Graham. A lot of times Graham Barton is going in a lot of mock drafts that I've seen before either of them, which I think is kind of crazy.
Yeah, he's made a couple.
But
I don't know. I like what we did with the Steelers a little bit.
yeah,
I mean, we could have taken Bullard there in the third.
Yeah, you're right. We probably could have waited on a safety, but they definitely need is O-line help, tackle, center, wide receiver,
And I'd say maybe even a corner.
Corner would be fine too. Yeah. So even a defensive tackle would be kind of a need.
Yeah, but we got Benton.
Yeah, but
we have Cam Hayward still.
Yes,
I think our line's fine. And honestly, I would not be surprised if we trade for Kalijah Cansey here in the next couple of years. I think that's obviously, I know, Pitt homegrown guy, whatever. But I like Cansey a lot, and I honestly think he would work great with Benton. I was kind of hoping we would have taken him last year in the first round, but I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just my stance. Another pick I want to talk about, 14, Brock Bowers fell out of the top 10. Still made top 15, but he went to New Orleans. That's an interesting.
That's a good pick for the Saints, I think.
They haven't had a good tight end since Jared Cook was like.
Yeah, I forgot about that guy. Yeah. You know, a lot of mock drafts I've seen, he's fallen to the Bengals. How would you like Brock Bowers on the Bengals?
Well, and what the division has done as a whole.
Yeah.
That's just not good for us, especially if we're going to have linebacker issues with health. I'm not saying, our linebacker room right now looks terrific with Holcomb, Patrick Queen, and Alandon Roberts.
But keep in mind, Holcomb is hurt a little. Is going to be hurt.
Right. He might not even play the first half of the season. That's all just to be determined and stuff. So, I would say that's it for like the first round.
Is there somebody you're surprised that didn't go first round? Like off the top of your head, like, is there somebody that like points out to you, or no? Or you just
I'm not surprised. Bo Nix fell to the second.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised. I was surprised. Jalen Polk out of Washington went second.
Yeah,
he's more of a second or third round, or third or fourth. But Cameron Kitchens, he went late second round pick.
Yeah.
I know he's like fallen.
I was gonna say he's fallen a little bit, but yeah. Wow.
No, I'd say other than that.
Yeah, I'm just surprised Jared Verse fell all the way to 31. That would be my biggest.
Now, once again, this is
I was just gonna say this is
nowhere close to what actually is going to happen. We're not NFL GMs. We are teammates who have a little podcast. But so we saw a trade. Elijah, is there a team that you think could trade up?
Yeah. I think the Vikings are trading up with the Patriots for Drake May. In my mock draft, I have Caleb Williams, then Jaden Daniels, and then the Vikings trading up for Drake May from the Patriots.
I mean, you can hate me, you can call me biased. I honestly think Jaden Daniels, I feel like I trust him the most.
Yeah, I don't trust Drake May at all. Like I don't think he's really that guy.
I don't
He's
know if I
another
trust Drake May,
mischievous
and I
kid.
honestly don't know if I trust Caleb Williams in the sense of he's just kind of weird, dude. And he's a little
Yeah.
cocky,
Do you
and and
do you
I
think he's
cannot
pulling an
hate on
Eli
him. He
Manning?
is a Heisman winner. He's a D1 quarterback, and he
Yeah.
has the potential to go #1 overall in the NFL draft.
Yeah.
So
A
I
very
can't
hyped.
sit here and just, yap away. I
Yeah.
just don't know if Caleb Williams is really as good as we think. I think he could be generational. I
Yeah.
think he could go down as the biggest bust ever, or I think he can win 4 or 5 Super Bowls easily.
Yeah. Do you think he's gonna pull an Eli Manning on the Bears, or no?
Um, he could,
I mean,
but I feel
yeah.
like
The Bears did a
Eli
good
Manning
job burning up.
was kind of the good guy. Like if Caleb Williams did this with already like some concerns about his ego, I feel like teams would be like, no, we don't want you if you're gonna yap and like cry about it. But
Yeah. Is there any chance? So, is there any chance to you that he falls below #1?
no,
Okay.
I don't think the Bears are taking Jaden Daniels #1 overall. They're definitely not taking May.
No.
If the Bears took JJ McCarthy, I would laugh for days. Oh, that would be the funniest thing ever because they're not
Yeah.
getting their franchise quarterback in
Yeah. No.
McCarthy.
But here, but listen, we got CJ Stroud wrong last year, so
That's true. We did get you out wrong.
but I'm pretty sure this is a very different scenario.
Yeah. I think the talent is pretty clear. This is one of the most talented groups we have seen in a while. I mean,
Yeah.
across the board. So,
Yeah.
other than that, Elijah, who do you think absolutely needs to nail their day one draft picks?
I think the Bears need to nail their day one draft picks.
Yeah, they do, buddy. Their
But-
next at least 5 years
yeah,
is in this draft. Yeah.
and the Giants. Oh no! You know what? The Chargers have to do it because
Yep.
they made some questionable decisions, and they better get a good receiver to
Right.
help out Jay Herbie, or he's probably going to get traded or something. I don't know.
I'm
But
gonna say too, Cowboys got to do this right,
yeah,
and I think the Bills got to do.
Bills. Yeah, I was just gonna say Bills definitely have to do something here. Which I'm surprised in this mock draft they went Nate Wig. Actually, no, I'm not. They got rid of all their corners. So
Right.
never mind. But
For the Dallas Cowboys, I don't know if I hate that. They ended up taking Braylon Allen, that running back out of Wisconsin, in the third.
okay,
I mean, they still don't have their RB1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they took Corum in the first.
but they do have Deuce Vaughn, so
Okay.
honestly, they might be fine.
Yeah. What's that other running back? I cannot think of his name. He's the one out of Texas.
Yeah. Let me just. I think he went in the second. I know who you're talking about. I just don't know his name. I don't really know any of these guys' names, but I definitely know who they are, though.
I don't even know if he went.
He didn't go?
Not that I can see.
Wow, no running backs.
Yeah, I think Cooper DeJean, like him and Allen, that's it. But I think this running back group is underrated, personally. I think there could be some, I don't know about franchise guys, but a couple guys that can carry their team for a couple years. That they could focus or build their team around.
Yeah. Is there a first round running back you think this year, like Jahmyr Gibbs or Bijan?
No, and I know I said Jahmyr wasn't a bust. I know you said he was. But
I didn't say he was a bust. I just think he was a reach. That's all.
Yeah, that's what I meant, reach.
Yeah.
I think the quarterbacks are too much of a priority for too many teams. And what we've learned is that the RB market has been destroyed, basically. We need to rebuild from the ground up. And running backs are replaceable. That's just the reality of it.
Yeah.
But I know there are some teams that need them. I know there are still teams that necessarily don't care. They're fine with an RB2 as their RB1 and are just gonna toss the rock.
But you also saw like the Vikings last year try to do that with Madison, and that didn't turn out. So maybe
I mean, he's not even on the team right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'd be interesting. We saw here, Elijah, that Penix does go in the first round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
he
went to the
goes
Vikes.
23. So do you think he is a first round lock?
No, I don't think he's a lock, but I do think he should be. I think he's definitely.
Absolutely. Oh, I think he's one. I think his precision, and that's tough to say because we did not see the true Michael Penix in the national championship.
Yeah, you're right.
His offensive line was just torn apart by that D line on the
Yeah.
Mexican side.
And I think that's the only reason why he went down is just because of his injuries. Like, I think he's number 2 quarterback, or could be the number 2 quarterback in this draft.
Oh, I completely agree with you.
But it just injuries bring him down, which I mean, it makes sense. That is a huge part.
Right.
You're not trying to get an injury-prone QB as your franchise, so I get it. But I do think he should definitely be a first-round quarterback. But I do see him. I could definitely see him falling second round, even late second round, just due to injuries, which is crazy to say. But I mean, there's a lot of crazy things that go on in the draft. Like last year was
Right.
crazy. The year before was crazy. So
And
uh,
do you think a quarterback like him and Bo Nix would have to sit the first couple of years?
uh, mm, I don't think. I think Penix will sit definitely, but I think he's definitely a day. He could be a day one starter. That's my opinion. I think he's really good. I do. It's just injuries again, and I think
Right.
the teams that he is going. Who the Sam Darnold is on the Vikings, and weirdly
Yep.
enough, I think they would start him over Michael Penix just to warm him up, almost like a Mitch Trubisky, Kenny Pickett situation.
Yeah, just to get his feet wet.
Yeah,
But then again, I'm saying Penix is clear in his collegiate career
yeah,
than Kenny Pickett ever was. I would, at this point, argue Kenny Pickett's fake slide is what got him
yeah. You're right.
the draft.
Yeah,
He was nowhere near a national championship. So
yeah.
let's wrap this up with one tiny thing from the Steel Curtain session. So here we go.
Steelers.
Here we go.
Pittsburgh's about the draft.
Dino.
Yes.
There we go.
Nice.
We talked about who they're gonna draft, so I don't think we got to go over that. Let's finish the episode off with probably the most confusing storyline over the NFL in the past couple of weeks. Brandon Ayuk unfollows the 49ers on Instagram. His agent says he wants a trade, then he says he doesn't want to trade. Now the 49ers are working on a deal to extend him. But he wants traded, but he doesn't. He's been kind of quiet, but he's been vocal. It's been a mess.
Yeah.
Is Brandon Ayuk getting traded before the draft?
I don't think so. I do think the 49ers are keeping him. He was a big part. He had a huge year last year.
Right.
So I don't
did break out.
I don't yeah, I don't think he's going anywhere.
And I feel like they would want too much, and I don't think the Steelers are ready to give him the first
Yeah.
round.
But you know what? CTSPN says that Justin Jefferson is in talks to be traded to the Steelers. So
Which I would willingly give up a first round pick for him.
yeah.
Brandon Ayuk, I don't know if I like Ayuk a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would give him a first round for him though.
Yeah, no, I don't think his value is first round, especially with how the trades have been going this year. Like Keenan Allen went for like a fourth or whatever. And
That's the other thing too. We don't want to give the 49ers another first round pick.
no, you don't. And I don't even know that the 49ers would need the first round pick.
Exactly right. They're fine.
Yeah.
So do you think he gets traded in the say we're headed into the second round and out of nowhere? Do you think we could pull him off for a second round pick?
Yeah.
I mean, this is the con artist we're talking about.
Yeah, no, we could get him for a second round pick. And I can see it going down in day one of the draft.
Kind of like that AJ Brown thing that we saw.
Yeah.
2 years ago at this point.
Yeah, and it would be kind of funny if there was another one of those, like the Cardinals got Marquise Hollywood Brown, and then the Eagles got AJ Brown right after, and everybody was like, "What? They could have got
Like,
AJ
what is that
Brown."
right?
I think there
That
could
was
be
a
one of
fun
those.
draft to watch.
Yeah, that was.
That was
the
the
Kenny
wide
Pickett
receiver
one.
trades were more interesting than the quarterback class that year.
That is true. That is true. But yeah, I am really excited. I'm always excited for draft night. I will be missing it this year for most of it. I think I'll see the Steelers at least, and the Packers I'll definitely see. But I think it'll be a good year, and I think it'll be an interesting one because a lot of players can go anywhere. And there's
Right.
a lot of good players this year, especially at quarterbacks and corners and linemen too. So should be an interesting one. We'll definitely break it down probably next week. So get ready for that. And hopefully there will be a trade or a huge wide receiver that'll be on the Steelers next week. So
Yep.
we'll break that down too. So yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
All right.
Whatever. Cool. Yeah, we thank you all for listening. We are so happy to be back. Hopefully we have kept some of our followers. All 18 of them or whatever. Yeah, this is another week of the Huddle. I'm Levi Jenkins alongside here with Elijah Cower, and we thank you all for listening. We will see you next week for some draft recap.
Zach Frazier, #1 overall pick.
Yeah.
Peace.